Those
I
parties.
only partially know what you're saying because you gotta understand. I'm a 33-year-old white dude who grew up in Montreal. So like
Hmm.
a lot of stuff that maybe for you is like that's just what it is. For me, it's like,
Typical, right?
holy shit, you gotta tell me more because you're breaking down why these rappers is saying this shit. Because honestly, as I talk to y'all in New York more, it really adds layers of context into the world of growing up. Because I could not tell you what it's like to be an 8 year old at that time in anywhere in I think you said Harlem, I'm sorry, I forgot which borough you
In
said
the
it was
Bronx.
in the
Bronx.
Bronx. So you said that
Hmm.
like you go to me, I'm living in apartments in Montreal. It is just nothing alike. So what is it like? Because you said breakdancing at such a young age. That's not my reality at
Hmm.
all. Tell us about being a kid and how the music was around you. Like I think people need to hear this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you got so even in the schools there'd be parties. You know what I mean? So knowing the lyrics was always a big thing, and knowing the right lyrics made you like cool. You know what I'm saying? Because people would just mouth words and know the chorus, but not necessarily know all the words. So if you knew all the words, you could really act up, and you dance while you acting out the words and trying to make dances that resemble what the words are saying. You know what I mean? So, definitely always had like a crew of people. I was always one of those cats that had the circle around him when he started to dance. I was just good at it, naturally, I guess. But you definitely watch videos to learn new moves and all of that. And video access, videos weren't big back then. Videos was a big production. So videos was like Friday night at 11:30 and it ended at midnight. You know what I'm saying? So you had a half an hour a week to watch something. Then you had video music box, which was like that right after school. I gotta get home because it came on at 4 in the afternoon. But that was how I got up on hip hop, and pretty much the videos that they put out would always contain people dancing. So that it was a you know,
Do you
double
know?
positive because I would not only learn some new music to search for or learn the lyrics from watching the video, but I would also learn new dances at the same time watching it.
So I'm not gonna lie, you just dropped what I call a knowledge nugget on us all. That's one of these moments where you said something so fucking insightful that it unveiled a layer of perception in at least my mind that I'm sure the minds of others. Music videos confuse me a lot in the current era because they're basically movie
Hmm.
productions, and honestly, half the time I have nothing to do with the song, and they're honestly kind of boring to me. That's me. A lot of people might like
Yep.
them, and that's totally fine. But when people explain to me almost the history of it and why a little bit things happen, so dance is a huge part of hip hop. It's maybe one of the pillars that I'm less familiar with as a person, but it's a pillar.
Hmm.
It really is a fundamental element of this. And I never even considered the fact that a music video is a mechanism to share the dance moves with the people in an era prior to internet. Like Nunzio, thank you for sharing that kind of profound insight with us. That's a huge thing. And it even explains
It
a
is.
lot of the tone and style of the music videos of this era because again, I never would have put two and two together like that.
Yeah, it's more of a fancy visual now, but I will say this: when videos first started out, it literally was just a person singing, maybe like a background, and they put stuff in the background. It wasn't that high tech, but when people started having relevant songs, they wanted to make like mini movies out of them. So they would actually the content of the video would reflect the words that they were saying. So, it elevated and we kind of took a step back now. But there are some people still that do videos with the where the footage is actually significant to what the song is. You know what I mean?
Right. So what was the song that made you decide to go, I'm gonna take all of this stuff more seriously. I gotta start recording this shit. I gotta start building my fucking catalog. What was the song that's because that's to me the identity former. For me,
All right.
Cisco's the
Well,
thong song. So what's your one?
this is tough because honestly, the first song that got me motivated to even rhyme or do any type of music stuff was Roxanne, Roxanne by UTFO.
Okay.
And the story behind that is once they put that out, then there became the real Roxanne, and she had the rebuttal to it. You know what I mean? Then they had Roxanne Shante, who was the actually the real Roxanne. You know what I'm saying? Which was very ironic. But then there was these battles going on back and forth, you know. So I think the main song that got me really like, okay, like hip hop is it, was a battle between KRS-One and MC Shan. So you had the bridge.
What were you listening to before that?
Then the bridge is over. You know what I'm saying? So that was like really what got me motivated. I literally would listen to those two songs back to back for like an hour straight. You know, we take
trips. What did you listen to besides rap though, none back then?
I mean, I listened to all types of genres, but it definitely once hip hop got into my scope, like that was it. You know what I mean? I was definitely like, I'm sticking with this. You know,
it got to me so much earlier.
That's fair.
We're the same age, basically.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Fair enough. Anyway, so